I'm Keed, and we're back with more Fire Emblem Heroes. Just kidding, this is Heaven's Bloom. An FE8 hack came from found on Reddit a few months ago. Wow, that's loud. Hang on. There we go. Alright. And just stay on the class roll for a little bit. Alright, so this is partially a test run, at least as so far as checking to see if my stream connection is stable this week as opposed to last week. The kind of erratic behavior of it last week, it dropped a few times at the beginning, but then was fine for for all of the chapter that I played, and then started giving me issues at the start of the next chapter. And in addition to the fact that nothing had really changed in my system throughout that entire period, and nothing had really changed, should have changed as far as that I know of, with my home internet. I was thinking that it might actually be a Twitch server issue rather than something local to my own systems. So hopefully that doesn't happen again. I may see about trying to change my Twitch server this time, since I know that that is a possibility now. But if things don't work out, then I was thinking of switching to my PS4 and playing some cross tag or Unist. Probably cross tag actually, because I was practicing a little bit of that earlier today. So that's a little bit fresher, and there are still some things in Unist, some new Yuzu tech that I have definitely not mastered yet, and still working on. Want to spend a little more lab time with that before trying to strike out a little bit more on that. Still been kind of bouncing back and forth whether or not there's any merit to me getting the Steam version of Unist, which directly from Steam I believe is a 10% discount, but let's see, I think there was somewhere had it for a site called Voidu has it apparently for $26.56 with the code SUMMER18. But there's still more work to do, and I found some new tech for my characters in cross tag as well that would be interested in trying out. But I'm principally here interested more in playing more of this hack. Guild Wars started up on Grand Blue, and my goal for this one is almost half of what I had to do last time, but still a lot. So far, so good. Connection's been pretty stable during this the wait period, waiting for some other people to show up. Give him to a few more minutes. And I'm just gonna go ahead and start. Something up with the class roll there, maybe. I noticed that earlier. It would cut as if it was going to start the class roll, but go right back to the title screen. Alright, I think I'm gonna just go. Anyone who shows up late's gonna have to catch him up to speed anyway. Mercy of the Privileged. Alright, these were half-bloods with no collars, meaning they're not slaves. So, before, in between Void's Blizzard Adventure and Immortal Sword, I attempted to stream some Golden Sun. And I've been kind of interested in trying to go back to that, but I know that it wasn't necessarily that great for a live streaming environment, but I might try recording the gameplay and just putting it directly up on YouTube. I can bring everyone. And anyone who's interested then can kind of check out what they want, skip ahead through some of the less interesting parts. I know there's not a whole lot I can do to make battles more interesting, at least random battles. Not at least from encounter to encounter. Boss battles, maybe. None of the game is particularly hard, but a lot of the real appeal for like a viewer is more likely to be the story and interactions, field interactions and stuff. Alright, so this is just a lockpick. Alright. Double hand axe. So maybe in a recorded form that might go over a little bit better. But I'm interested in kind of going back and playing it. That was kind of prompted, at least today, I saw a new video about Golden Sun in 2018. Imagine that. It seemed like just a review by a reviewer that had never played it before. But I did appreciate a lot of the comments that they made and observations of stuff that I've always kind of enjoyed but didn't necessarily know how to put in words. As well as some interesting insights that I was not aware of, in part because there was apparently a spiritual prequel that preceded it. Was it Beyond the Bounds? Another traditional JRPG from Camelot Software. And there are some correlations and between the stuff that it did and stuff that happened in Golden Sun. Anna. So I was my interest was vaguely piqued for Beyond the Bounds, but some of the things that were brought up about its gameplay weren't all that appealing, unfortunately. But warrants more examining anyway. In any event, I really wanted to kill this thief on the first turn, but I did not have the movement to reach him. The only movement assist I have is Hans' Smite, and that would not have gotten Gilbert close enough, even for a javelin. Though it might still actually be a good idea to get him in a place where he can take care of the thief next turn. Javelins aren't, javelins aren't much of a threat. Though, Rebel doesn't actually hit as hard as I was expecting him to either. Fairly safely. And one knight can reach him. And then up here, got mages. And still no real mage counter. Seven res is about as good as it gets. Yeah, put him just outside of the range of the knight. I'll let Cassius help out here a bit too. So this knight can reach Cassius, who has the much lower defense than Marin. I might throw Brayet here too. Do I have any conversations? Doesn't look like it. Don't remember seeing any recruitable characters. Oh, right. Actually, almost forgot about those siege tomes. Now that I've finished moving all of my characters. Great. Now, 18 is pretty. This is gonna do 16 damage, which is over half of his health. So, but we'll see how bad that actually is once we get started. Not fast enough to double even through the steel blade, huh? Alright. Yeah, that's kind of what I expected. Fortunately didn't hit. It was 18, yeah, I think the knight and the bolting would have killed Cassius had they both hit. Oops. Hoodless mages. I don't remember if I noted that previously, or if they simply weren't hoodless. Yeah. Alright, so can I kill that thief with a sword? I cannot. Can with a lance, but lance gives me a disadvantageous matchup here, but I should be able to tank it. You don't move. You're out of range. You're out of, Shaman's out of range if I position myself well. And same thing for the archer. So it should be good to do this. Now I don't have to worry about him pillaging the treasure chests, which, now that I look at it, is a good reason for me to send Cassius east instead of north. Cassius is my lord thief for whatever reason. Does not really have a story explanation as far as I recall, but it's there. I should have smited Kina. Because now I have to deal with this knight and keep everyone's HP high enough to take a bolting. Good. Need more speed. So this even, I don't want to even do the job. That's 11, 17. And these mages breathing down my neck. So this actually won't kill me. Even if it hits. I definitely need to get heals to him, which Cedri is close enough. Eleven speed seems slow for a level 7 Peg Knight. I hope it's just not me. My expectations having grown skewed from Heroes and the DS games, but that seems low to me. Moderately curious whether or not my interface is updating properly, or if I actually don't have any viewers still. Tomahawk. So we're continuing this trend of giving enemies some rather premium gear right off the bat, which is interesting. It's technically not unprecedented. The harder difficulties of Shadow Dragon and definitely New Mystery did do similar things. Like you were seeing silver weapons on enemies before the end of the prologue on the harder difficulties. It was a 5-part prologue, but they don't mess around. But when we get to about 10, I'll do a quick check of the site, see whether or not, see if my stuff's just bugged or if I am streaming to myself. Because in that case, I might take a break and take advantage of my cruise strike time. Protect Cedri a little bit. I should have a heal staff for Fordra. Who has that? Does anyone? Is this actually 10 men? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright. Mara needs to get out of there. Alright, so we've got some more staggering here, and at this point, I do think it was intentional. This has been consistent enough that that this is actually some clever enemy placement and behavior, at least in terms of squads and enemy ranges go. Killer Lance. Silver Lance, really? That's not okay. Alright, 13. He's got 0 res, right? Does he have a support with Kina? Okay, so he's got 1 res. 13, 17 should not be enough to kill. Brett's in a bad place though. But he can get to safety at least. So I am actually going to smite Taylor to safety, because I actually do not want to deal with a Killer Lance and a Silver Lance on enemy phase. Protect Bray it a little bit. Oh, I misspaced myself and ended up dealing with them anyway. Kina might be dead. She has to dodge that mage and the bolting, I think. No, not the bolting. but I did survive. There's a lot of javelin enemies in this chapter so far, and they've been more of an annoyance than a genuine threat, but they might add up if I keep taking them. I one-shot him. I just barely can't. Alright, I'm gonna open another window, a browser window real quick to check my stream. I haven't seen any drops, but I also haven't seen anyone show up or say anything, so make sure that it's all working properly. The GBA output's gonna freeze until I come back to it, so don't worry about that. It's one of those settings with the Visual Boy Advance emulator that I'm using that I have mixed feelings about. You can set it so that it either freezes when it's not the active window, or that it's always active so that even when you're not actually doing anything. Nope. That it still takes those inputs, which means I can't really alt tab away from my the emulator while streaming without this happening and it freezing and so on and so forth. And freezing not in a bad sense, just that it stops stops doing stuff until I get back to it. Yeah, the one viewer is probably just me having it open, so. So yeah, and then it comes back, but can't tab away, as I said. I just need to get Kina to safety at the moment. But yeah, not if everyone's all busy, then I might just stop here and then check back later, see if anyone's available. So don't know if I'm going to attempt to edit these together or not, but oh, hey. Alright, well, I'll keep going then. John, you saved the stream. Alright, I think I'm just going to have to bottleneck this hallway. Now we've done with the stream of reinforcements down this one. But yeah, it's been stable so far for the last half hour or so. So I do think it was something with the Twitch servers more so than anything on my local end. Oof, that's a tomahawk though, right? I kind of need to get rid of that because that hurts real bad. I may have to give up the entrance to that hallway because there's just too many ranged enemies in there that I can't safely block off and heal up. Especially with this bolting. Yeah, I think it's gonna be safer just to pull out and let them come to me once I'm healed up a bit. I didn't space this right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, okay. So diagonal to this pillar is where it's safe. At this point, I'm going to end up waiting out this bolting before I actually am able to even do anything about it. Alright, javelins. Is that more tomahawk? Another tomahawk pirate? It is. Like, having better weaponry on your enemies I think is okay for the first wave. I'm not sure how I feel about it being on reinforcements. This tomahawk does almost half of Gilbert's health. That's Gilbert's my pre-promote. That's not okay. At this point, I think I'm just gonna end up putting Cedri on the pillar because I don't think I can actually escape the javelin thrower, and javelin thrower doesn't do a ton of damage. Again, just kind of an annoyance. Great level up. But did I check her growths? Yeah, I was just mentioning that this pirate that's been spawning here comes with a tomahawk, which is A rank axe, throwing axe. There was a pair of peg knights that had a killer lance and a silver lance. These guys seem reasonably tame. Longbows are, they're more, again, like the javelins, they're more of an annoyance than a real threat. Bolting has been mixed, hasn't killed anyone, hasn't really been as much of a problem as I was afraid it would be. but I do still have to play around it. Increasing bolting uses up to 10 was kind of not fun either. But yeah, these guys all have fairly tame stuff. It's just these Tomahawk pirates and those Peg Knights earlier that were a little better decked out than I think they should have been for Chapter 5. I think this is a hard mode of the hack, but I don't know if this is the right way to be escalating things. Should be out of range. Bryant should be in range, but no one else is. Keenan might be able to dodge tank something. So is 9:30 actually a little too early for people? I've noticed that I fairly rarely get viewers as I start, and usually people trickle in after 10. Well, sure, but that doesn't actually answer my question. Oh, Malefic Aura. Oh, Wind Disciple. Huh. Alright, that's an interesting one. That's neat. I kind of like that. It's not overpowered, but it's also still a little more interesting than like a blow or a stance skill. Did you pick up Unist on PS4 or on Steam? Okay, cool. We can potentially place them together as well. Well, we've got more reinforcements from over here now. Unfortunately, I'm not sure, I don't think... The reinforcements on this map have been... I don't know. Well, as a castle defending itself, it does kind of make sense, and this is a fairly strong defensive formation. From the player's perspective, it is creating quite a bit of a slog here, because it's difficult to kind of safely, it's difficult to push them back with this bolting user here. And I know I started saying safely, and that maybe isn't the best word for what what kind of situation I was hoping to create to tackle that. But at the same time, the risk reward balance is different for the player versus the AI. And given the characters that I have now, trying to split my forces too, like the map is encouraging me. Having a hard time justifying pushing my way up here at this moment, which is definitely slowing down the pace of the map, which is not necessarily a good thing to do for a attacking map. Yeah, the enemies stat-wise don't really look like much, but my player characters actually don't look super impressive either. So it kind of balances out. I mean, this is solid, but it's not exceptional. Tomahawk's only slowing this pirate down by 1, which is actually the same amount that I'm being slowed down by, that Marin is being slowed down by his Iron Blade as well. Yeah, this is a pirate with the base constitution of a brigand. Because, you know, why not? Is there another siege tome in here? I don't think so. It's just the bolting. This shaman has a mire, which does a lot more accuracy than I wanted to see. No, it's Nosferatu, but with 1 to 3 range and no vampire effect. Alright. Still a little more accurate than I'd hoped for. Seven, and 7. That is indeed enough to kill me. Folks, not at full HP. That is exactly enough to kill. Unless I kill the archer first. Actually, if I get weapon triangle advantage on the swordsman, he won't hit as hard, so I can do this. And if all 3 of them hit me, then I should survive still with 1 hit point. And this makes things a little bit safer for Marin as well. and I wouldn't happen to be lucky enough to level up before both of them hit. Alright, so dealing with this side now. I need you deleted. Goodbye. So you got a sword and you've got a lance. Not fast enough. I don't think, even with two of them, don't think I can kill this guy. Well, actually, that should bring him down to 9 hit points, and I do 9 damage. Okay, so I just barely can. Man, I have not had very many lucky dodges below 60%. Oof. Isn't her speed growth? Speed growth is supposed to be higher than her skill growth. Alright, that might be a problem. 20. 12. 12 and 18 is enough to kill. I picked up pure water last chapter, and I'm kind of regretting not actually using it, because it would have been really helpful here. This is precisely why I haven't been too keen on making my way up that corridor. Honestly, Taylie's low on health, but she's not in danger. Can I silence that? Now that I think about it, I'm not in range, but I should try that. That might be the key that I need to push up through there and actually get some momentum. Yeah, I'm getting hit by all these 50%s. Got a decent chance. Of course not. RNG is not in my favor today. This archer didn't move. Why? Why not? I actually saw Anna at the start of this chapter. Apparently, she is Ford, not Ford's wife right now. Though yet unnamed, it was definitely Anna's sprite, Anna's mug. Ugh. You hit pretty hard too. And I have no healing items around here. How much speed does this bolting have? 0. Okay. Good. That's how it should be. If I rescue Fordra, can I get her far enough away that I'm only targeted by the bolting? 7. No. Well, she didn't actually appear as far as like an on-map sprite, so I have no confirmation that she's actually an enemy, just that she's fraternizing with the enemy, which might be just as bad in my case. Brayet being actually having a very similar stat spread to Taylor at the moment. Is that in bolting range? Because I kind of do have to be aware over in that direction as well. That is, though, not in here. Kind of avoiding thinking about that other side at the moment. Oh, gotta take a chance. Okay. Sure. That's what I thought. Fordra has really bad survivability against physical. I may just have to block with Hans and Kiena and hope for the best. Because no amount of maneuvering is going to get everyone safe, by my estimations. Hopefully I can offer up Brayet as a target for the bolting so that it won't try to hit anyone else, but off to a great start. Though, no, like I was gonna say, that fighter then blocks off Kina, so she can't get attacked anymore. But there's a short spear cavalier right behind. So she's still in danger. And the bolting, too. Finally a dodge, but short spear's gonna have weapon triangle advantage. Finally I managed to dodge a 50%. What was that? I think that might have been a reinforcements thing, but I don't see any new reinforcements. But alright. I survived the turn. It's the most positive thing I could say about that. And this is a lovely mix of every weapon in the triangle. So no matter who I put here, they're going to be someone's going to be at a disadvantage. So at first this looked like it was meant to have two optional ways of approaching, and while it technically does, this bottom path has been infinitely easier. Unfortunately, I've dug in my heels and I'm not sure I can safely get away from this side now, which I should have. If I end up having to replay this, I'm abandoning that top route entirely. At least for the start of the map. Because it has been nothing but a headache. The mix of ranged weapons is big part of my headache here. Because it means I can't simply go in and heal. I have to actively advance in order to keep my healers safe. Yeah, gonna use Kina to attack the cav right in front of Hans. And then Hans will move up, and that moves up my front line. Or I can do this, that works, this works too, kind of. He's not fast enough to actually kill anyone, though. There's definitely merit in attacking first and then healing, because it ensures that you're full HP on the beginning of enemy phase, but again, I can't guarantee my healer's safety. If I put them right next to my front line. on enemy phase, because they're just gonna throw javelins over top of my vanguard. I like reducing numbers. That's a good idea. See, all the archers are still in the side hall. One hand axe, was it 19 attack, 20 attack, 13 damage. And 11. Alright, I can survive that. Actually, I can just canto out of range. Alright, these guys are gonna go back and offer help. Oh, okay. Sure, you don't move the entire time and now suddenly he moves. No, that wasn't cool. Don't do that. Not that I expect anyone else who's going to be doing any hacking or game making, but don't change the rules without warning. Because now I can't even longbow that bolting guy if I really wanted to. Those archers started moving too. Alright, so something triggered. Now enemies that weren't moving are now moving. What turn is it? Turn 10? Gotta have some kind of prompt for that. You can do that if you warn the player. Alright, so now all of this is actually danger area. See, I don't have any healing items. They are actually stuck until I can get a healer to them. Marin not so much. And give Marin cover. Same basic deal here, I'm gonna have to heal and then advance. Though, I got longbows, which is gonna make that even harder, which might make that moot anyway. Yeah, that black screen flash might have been like they meant to have something warning the player, because that could have been a cutscene flash that just didn't happen properly. You might be right about that. Actually, Fordra has physique, however you want to pronounce it, so she can at least stay safe. Thank you for that unnecessary crit. luck and defense. All good. Unfortunately, Sedri is already damaged, which creates a new problem. I could rescue, but that also leaves me without a healer next turn. But the waves of reinforcements have stopped, so I might be able to get away with that. Yeah, the longbow might kill Riot, unfortunately. Just enough. Oh. Darn, I like archers too. I hope I get another one. You also have a longbow. So the only two that don't have longbows are the two that were started here as his guards. But yeah. Otherwise I took fairly minimal damage. Oh yeah, this is kind of what was nailing my coffin here. It's a archer class skill, but good luck dodging archers on enemy phase. Well, at least it's not a ballista, because at this point I'm not sure I'd put it past them to have a ballista indoors, just because. Can I one-shot you? Cannot. Yeah, my roster is still small enough that the preparations would have allows me to field everyone, including the merc that I got killed earlier. There was an empty space, so if I had recruited him properly, he would have been able to come along as well. And Hans is not fast enough to double him. Oh, because these archers, none of these archers are slowed down by longbows either. I think if, as we increase the number of archers, that becomes less and less. It becomes less and less true that my front line can tank from full health. She can heal herself. That's interesting. I wonder what that would do. I don't have the luxury of trying it right now, but it doesn't really matter what I equip them with. Longbow is going to outrange either of them. Though I suppose longbow is preferable to steel bow, so I feel like they buffed longbow accuracy too. Wasn't that like, I want to say it was 60 to 70 before, wasn't it? I don't think it was as high as 80 though. It was definitely 10 weight. It was also buffed in might. It used to only be 5 might. Ugh. I don't know how I feel about that. Iron sword accuracy up as well. Some of these weapon changes are curious. I don't necessarily agree with all of them. Alright, that's fine. No one else can actually reach you, so even if you hit. Since they're down to just infantry, I could actually outrun them now, but I don't. I've come this far, I'm just gonna be stubborn. Yeah, I didn't think so. Sending Kina up against this many archers now that is probably a bad idea. There's 3 now in range. Hans at least has, well, they both have the same defense now. 17, 6, okay, so they should all have the same attack, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna pull back a little bit here. We have some fancy rescue drop stuff. Another great helpful level up. She's gonna be hell of a one-hit nuke when she promotes and can actually attack stuff, but till then. Alright, that's the end of bolting. And Marin has the best defense on the team. Sleep. Could have potentially been useful. Though silence would have been nice if it had actually landed with its 67%. Makes me miss Live to Serve. It's decent. Those are all stats that are good to get. Yeah, he's completely vulnerable now. I will enjoy doing stuff to him when I get to him. Now we're basically just trading player phases here. They can't attack me when I attack them. I can't counter them when they attack me. Just two of them up there. What's his weapon ranks? B and C, alright. That was actually a pretty solid level up for pre-promote. Yeah, right now I can't protect her because longbows are buff. And she can't rely on her avoid either because of certain blow. Talisman, huh? Well, I could certainly use more resistance, but a talisman is a small patch on a big problem. Okay, so she can only target her herself with physique. Okay, down to 2. Daily still doesn't have enough attack though. So it is taking me 15 turns to get out of this foyer. I think if I come back to this at any point, I'm definitely just going east. All in. Not even bothering over here. Not until much later, if at all. These are all spears. I thought about it, but I didn't the staff use didn't seem worth it. Right. Oh, those armor knights don't move either. Okay. Catch these hands. I'll be keeping my eye out for that screen flash now. Fool me once. Gotta take advantage of that charm. Wrath? Oh, Intimidate. Interesting. Useful, though not as big of a range as it usually has, which makes it less useful. Alright, I'm unfortunately gonna need my troops for this, so now to hike everyone down the halls. Need a dancer. Not just for the movement stuff, but for Amaterasu. Because my healing stabs aren't gonna last forever. It's actually, well, he's getting quick riposts, or strong riposts. So he actually won't do that much damage on enemy phase. Oh yeah, they know each other. That was a nice chat. I actually kind of liked that. I still don't agree with Cassius's position, but I kind of like Krister, and I'm kind of sad to see him go. In the one line that one dialogue he's had, he's already endeared himself to me in a way. Voice of Peace is only 2 tiles as well, but Charm at least can be used within safety. Forgot how exploitable light brands were. So actually won't really need the whole crew for this after all. I got everything. But was it worth losing Brayet? most people would say yes, but I actually like archers. That, I think, was a legit crit. Oh, it is Anna. Another HP only level up. I'm going to emancipate the heck out of you. Oh, okay. I was a little confused for a second there, and then I realized that it's not just there are apparently slaves that are not just the half-fae. They're full human slaves as well. Or are the half-bloods the nobles? I'm actually confused now. Alright, so I think I was under the false assumption that this whole slavery bit was actually racially perpetrated. That humans had enslaved the half-fae, but it actually seems that since humans and half-fae can be slaves or nobles, that it actually doesn't have anything to do with the race, which is a little surprising if I'm interpreting it correctly. Um, at least on some level, because I do remember the start of this chapter that the Cassius made note that they seemed to be the troops in the castle seemed to be half-fae, but they weren't slaves, and that was somehow weird to him. But apparently he's half-fae, so I don't know. I'm not entirely sure what's going on there. I'm still confused. And now we have another discolored person. Hmm. Interesting. And yeah, the sprite work, as I've noted, has been a little rough around the edges, but while there's definitely room to improve, it is still pretty solid for amateur custom sprite work. And I give plenty of credit for him at least trying. I know that that's a domain that I am not eager or don't really have a lot of interest in pursuing myself. If I ever did anything with custom hacks, I would probably work with or commission someone to do that sprite work for me. The Offspring. I like some of their songs. Idolizes the Fae. I gotta turn on my fan and get hot here. Left in Our Blood. That's fair. No, but this off-color null is. Well, that escalated quickly. Oh, Master Seal in Chapter 6. Do the Fae count as monsters? I don't think we've encountered monsters yet. No, we have in the first chapter, not since. Hey, look, more bolting. God damn it. At least he doesn't move. Sleep. Why does he have the door key? I can't reach him. Chest key, but only one. Battle axe. I think that's about the same. It might have a little more hit, unfortunately. But yeah, he can definitely touch me. Touch me where I don't want him to touch. Alright. Aside from another annoying bolting. This doesn't look too crazy. It just depends on how much reinforcements are going to come out of these stairs. I think I've been losing characters faster than I've been gaining them. At the very least, Bray didn't take any equipment with him that someone else could have used. Alright, we may try the silence right off the bat. It's got 7 resistance to Fordra's 9. Not great, but not terrible either. I should be able to kill this cleric on the first turn. It's only 6 speed. Ten, 17, 1, 16 twice. Yeah, assuming I hit. I may pack Gilbert in as well, just as insurance. Kina can go like the Elfire on the first turn. Taylor and Cassius can handle these guys since I have to deal with them immediately. And Hans can keep this knight busy at least. If Marin doesn't need any help, then Gilbert can help out on the right side. Wish I had more vulneraries though. Oh, I already have a Master Seal, so this isn't even the first Master Seal to come up. Can anyone use it? Depending on how much trouble I have with this chapter, if I do have to restart it, I might be promoting early. But I'm not sure that will be necessary just yet. Alright, Cassius is not going to be able to handle that by himself. Maybe I will. Oh, okay, I can only barely reach. Some interesting music. That should bypass Miracle. I did need that. How far can you go? Okay, you got super long range. Wow, 8 movement. That's fun. Maybe I'll just leave that side entirely, actually. That might be a good idea. How do we fare over here? That's actually better. %34%. Ow. Grr. Love this. 68%. Can I kill it all though? I can. I can't one-shot him, right? Nope. There's a 74% chance of success. Ugh. I cannot catch a break today. Marth World. Not even getting good level ups. Yeah, I reckon, yeah. I can't kill any of these three without putting myself in danger to this bolting. I think. Let's do. It's got 20 might and 20 attack, so I 13. Yeah, that'll kill. That'll kill me. That'll survive, but I can't kill him. I don't have enough avoid to reliably be able to dodge Meyer. Meyer's a longbow plus. That's great. I'm already kind of in a no-win situation here. Mm-hmm. $50, $60, $60, $65. How does Hans have my best avoid of anyone in my group right that can still move? Yeesh. that's not enough to kill either. This many siege tomes is a little stupid. Like, I think this is actually the third chapter in a row with a bolting mage on it. Though my bad situation right now is more immediately the cause of bad RNG, which is unfortunate, but not strictly the designer's faults on that front. I do think the bolting here was overkill, but it's not solely to blame for my situation right now. Oh, magic siege weapons. It's not quite as inane as constructing a ballista indoors, but alright, so I have some vague potential ideas. What can I get? Got 2 and 30, 0 and 37. Alright, this is a guaranteed kill. One saving grace is that he's got 0 attack speed, right? So as long as I can survive 1 hit, then I will be okay. Good. I don't have to worry about Cassius this turn. I do any... What the... What the what? Oh, boss can move though. Yeah, none of that actually helps me much. I'll go with my original plan then. Okay, so everyone currently in Bolting's range should be able to tank a hit from it. +8, yeah. And I can even do a little bit of baiting. The female enemy cavalier. I do always appreciate seeing that variety amongst the sprites. I targeted the most avoid, the highest avoid of my characters. That helped. Check what properties Elfire has now too. Lovely. I think my best. I was thinking my best bet might be to come up here and hide out, but if reinforcements are coming from here, then I suppose it's not any worse than anywhere else. But unfortunately, being able to fly over this wall actually doesn't help me at all, because Taylor is going to get wrecked by all three of these guys if I do try to snipe off Bolting. And I think even just the boss himself, I don't think I'm meant to fight him. Here's Live to Serve. Steel Lance and Steel Blade. Ah, it's not enough. Of course it's not. Actually, why is it not enough? 22. Should be 21 plus 9. 21 plus 1. Yeah, 22. Okay. Well, I outran them, so as long as I kill everything else and make sure I can tank the Elfire. That is a startlingly low amount of damage. Well, enemy fighters officially have more resistance than most of my team. Kina is my only reliable killing machine, it seems. I know Hans is encumbered at the moment. Oh, I did get that, didn't I? The only problem to that is that I almost kind of need my healers healing every turn just to deal with the amount of damage coming in. And that's again because of bolting here, where even if I take a little bit of damage, I still need to have enough health to make sure that I can tank a bolting. Which basically reduces my max HP effectively by 20 minus res. And since I start out surrounded, I can't really afford for anyone to not attack or do something every turn in order to spend a turn to use pure water, because I should have some of that. I got 11 damage at 73% chance. Part of the problem is the fact that I've lost 2 characters, so I'm down 2 actions every turn as well. Certainly not helping anything. Bad enough that Hans had to rescue and is going to have to drop at some point. At least one of my healers is already spoken for here. Did want to try silencing the... Well, I failed to silence once. There we go. Success. So I actually can ignore bolting for a little bit. 5 turns. Though that does still leave me in a bad position. Or I'm in a slightly better but still bad position here. As Gilbert's heal is pretty much spoken for already. He's going to die if I don't. And that just leaves me with dealing with everyone else in some capacity. May have to hope for a crit here. Nope, didn't get it. How much damage do you do? 12? and 11. So that is enough to kill. (17 and 18) be 35, so I could actually survive that. But I do need to get rid of his, do need to put Marin down somehow. And I'm not sure I have the actions to do that. Well, I use Taylor to drop. Because Taylor can't engage them. And then use Hina to finish off the monk. Cedri is going to have to deal with the magic attacks, but I think she should be tanky enough with Voice of Peace also helping that out. Can I give you... You don't have any ranged attacks? Alright, that's fine. And I also kind of have a bit of a wall here, preventing the still damaged people from getting in. Should be good enough. They should be dissuaded from attacking Hans as well because he can counterattack. I just hope that Gilbert can actually withstand both attacks. Okay, they're gonna go after Cedri. She can take it, that's fine. Alright. What was over here? Those were some stats. Wow. Got at least as good as stats as I do. Sometimes, some places a little bit better. Oh, okay. So these are not forests, but in fact thickets, so I can actually work around that. What did you have again? A sword and a lance. Might actually just want to do this. The most reliable way of killing this pre-promote. And it gives Cassius the Hellfire. Not that he needs it. Okay. I think I actually have some breathing room this turn. It'd be nice to get heals to people who need them. Okay, They might not have been reinforcements, or they might have actually started out there. Either way, I can work with it. I might want to early promote her so that I get another fighter out of her. Was a little closer to that attack range than I had kind of wanted, but all right. Yeah, Kina's been putting in a lot more work than I expected to, given her paper-thin defenses. I don't like getting one stat level ups, but defense is a valuable stat. So this is a 21, both of them. That looks like a good time for a barrier staff. I've got a Horse Slayer, but not enough damage to actually do anything with it. Okay. You do that, Kina. Alright, what are you coming in with? More droppable Hellfire too. Interesting. Actually is 3. I only have to deal with 1 turn of bolting at most, which is kind of nice. Because I only have to survive for 7 turns, and he's only got 3 turns. I've got roughly 3 turns left, and he's got 3 turns still on his silence. So that was almost about as good as, let me see. 5, no, I think he should be out for the rest of this map. Right. Are we down to 2? At the start of 5. 1 at the start of 6. No, I think I might have 1 turn with him at the very last turn. Oh, he doesn't move, and I can just walk around him. Okay. I'll do that. So the one upside to Meyer being 1 to 3 range is that if they attack from max range, they don't get the benefit of Malefic Aura. It's a minor victory, but I guess it's kind of something. Is that a tomahawk? That is a tomahawk. I've had a support conversation available for a while here, and it'll actually be helpful to... Oh, that was a text skip. Yeah, having a mute character is... It's an interesting idea in concept, but as we see in execution, it's not quite suited for this format of storytelling. Come on. Alright, speed. You need speed. We'll find out shortly whether or not those are actually reinforcements or not, and it doesn't look like they are, which is good. I can do something about that mire and be clear in this quadrant. Good dodge. Not a terribly essential one, but I'll take them where I get them because I haven't been very lucky with them at all. Ow. Let's see, how much do I outspeed him by? He's got 7. I'm beating him just by 4. No, by 5. So I can't afford Hellfire, unfortunately. But 17 should kill. Yeah, that Tomahawk with 70 hit. Well, you know what's even more evil is the fact that he's giving this bolting plus 10 crit from this class skill. I just noticed that. Alright, we are holding up here. Han's just the talkative type right now. That was a good level up. Demo zone, good. I need passive buffs. Passive buffs are good. Oh wow, he was able to chase me down. Oh look, more siege tomes. Alright, I kind of have to deal with. Alright, that's useful. Trying to remember where your range ends. You just use Kina here. I now use the Kina. Wow, if I hadn't silenced this guy, their ranges would overlap. I don't, unfortunately, do not have the space to deal with this. Thanks, Kina. At least I can rely on someone around here. Alright, so you do have enough attack. I just need to make sure you can survive the counterattack. It should be outside of range of Purge. One thing I am noticing with the, hey look, another support. I actually can't shove Cassius there, huh? Anyone else need healing? I can reach... Can reach my Peg Knight. Poor Cedric been running around with 6 HP for like the last 4 or 5 turns. There we go. Siege sword. No, it was a silver sword. Droppable, too. If I were enterprising enough to chase after him, which I'm not. boy, this is the turn I have to deal with. The bolting as well. And Cedri's still at low health. Just remembered, but fortunately, she's a good girl and dodged. So I actually have 2 turns of bolting left. Can I kill you? No, that's a bad idea. Alright, just tank the bolting and be done with this chapter. If I had a rescue staff, I'd totally be in there. Just realized with 10 uses that bolting was going to last this entire chapter. There was no waiting it out. Man, I'd be so mad if he crit my Lord on the last turn. I know, really. Let's see if there are siege tomes this chapter too, but I don't plan on playing it tonight. Late enough, and my eye's starting to bother me. I just need to wash it out. Well, there wasn't really much of a story to this. Gale Force on snipers. Civilian? Civilians, huh? Alright. My objective is also interesting. Source sees the northeast road. Sniper with Gale Force, Certain Blow, Sure Shot, and Bowfair. And I'm supposed to kill this guy. He's got 80 Avoid. Why the heck does he have 80 Avoid? Well, the 169 hit. 20. Natural. Yeah, there's a 22. Should be only 30. True. At least he doesn't also have pass as a personal skill. or Point Blank. Not that I haven't seen Point Blank in any of the GBA hacks, I don't think. Maybe I have, actually. But the civilians are actually interesting. I'm curious what they're going to be about. This could be a neat chapter if, like, the choices of running down the civilians to get the quicker paths all has consequences. I may have to play this one twice, but I think the second time I play it, I'll do it off camera and just kind of let you guys know next time. But when I come back to this chapter next week, I probably can. Oops. I cannot, actually. But Archer kind of makes it hard to get over the wall anyway. But aside from the boss, this actually looks like it could be a fun chapter. There's a lot going on, a lot of stuff to do, a lot of places to visit. Hopefully I get some money, because I could use some more vulneraries if nothing else. Are there any other faces other than the boss? Just the civilians. They were all civilian, right? Yeah. Droppable gems. But or an arena if you just want to hole up here, arena abuse, and then go. Because I don't know if there doesn't look like there's a time limit. But save it for next time. Hand over the gem, child. You are gravely overestimating your own worth. Alright. Thanks for coming by. And should see everyone before next week, but for other viewers or YouTube where it'll end up eventually. Look forward to next week. Good to see that didn't have any drops this time, so whatever it was, it's not bothering me now. No. Anyway, good night.